It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Good morning. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I be chewing. I'm eating grapes. Good morning, y'all. Y'all get up in here and like the video, child. It's Monday. It's a little nippy outside out here in Georgia. Wait, is it cold out there where y'all at? Girl, I've been having to warm the car up, girl. What is going on? Getting a little nippy. Is we gonna have a real winter this year? It's giving real winter tease. You know, we, especially in the South, we don't really be getting no winters, girl. It's a little nippy outside. You know? I said, girl, do I need to pull out my baby fat jacket with the fur on the hood? Let me stop. But it ain't never got this cold, girl, this early. Because we still in October, girl. We still was out, you know what I mean? Yeah, it do beautiful ink. It be cold in the morning and warm in the afternoon. Girl, listen, yesterday I had to get in the car early. Girl, I put my heater on, had the heated seats, girl. Ran some errands, came back, girl. Then I had went by my old man, girl. When that heater came on and it was 80 degrees outside, girl, I thought the Most High sent me to hell. You hear me? Girl, I was over there hurrying up trying to get them heated seats off. They need to, I don't like this. They are saying fall is delayed. Well, what is late? What happened? What happened to fall? It's late. Welcome to the party, fall. You're late. What's going on? That's what's given to me, Quana. It's giving government weather manipulation. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let me say this as well. I have two announcements. Don't let me forget one about politics, but I want to go hit a rockhead. Let me go hit a rockhead. Let me go get a picture of Rockhead so we can really discuss, you know what I'm saying, where I'm trying to go with this. Let's go get Rockhead up here. You know, she's been celebrated by a lot. Everybody's like, oh my God, Chrisean. And I put the video out. In the video, I was showing that Junior needs help. Junior. I was showing that Junior needs help. And a lot of people was really mad. And, you know, I understand the gaslighting tactics. I understand the dumb. This is the thing. We live in a world where right is wrong and wrong is right. You know what I mean? Like, these are the facts. These are not like what I'm thinking. These are the facts. We live in a world where right is wrong and wrong is right. And if you know something is right while the world thinks that wrong is right, then the wrong people will shun the right people because they want you to think that wrong is right too. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So, for instance, if I see a man robbing a store, but the hood loves this man, if I say that the man is wrong for robbing the store, even though the people know that robbing a store is wrong, because they love the man, you see what I'm saying? They'll be like, but Voodoo, you're just hating because he's still trying. He's still working it out with the Lord type tease. You know what I'm saying? But Voodoo, you don't understand. I know he could have got a job, but have you ever thought that maybe he's so used to robbing. That's all he knows how to do, type teeth. And you just be sitting there saying, but girl, he robbing people. That's wrong. But it doesn't matter. But voodoo, you don't understand. Shut your ass up. And that's where it goes. Now, as it comes to Rockhead, what we know is this, and I ain't even gonna say it. I'm gonna let Jason Lee say it. This is what we know. Stand by. Y'all get the video lights up.
Can hear in the thing. Did you not know that she had a baby on the way that day?
I don't know nothing about them. Next question, Jason. Get to the good question.
That's a great question because we had to put previously recorded in your interview because all the drinking and smoking that was happening in the studio, it was like the next week.
She's an adult. She can make her own decisions.
Did you know that she was pregnant? Here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing. Did you not know that she had a baby on the way that day?
I don't know nothing about them. Next question, Jason. Get to the good question.
That's a great question because we had to put previously recorded in your interview because all the drinking and smoking that was happening in the studio, it was like the next week,
She's an adult. She can make her own decisions.
Did you know that she was pregnant here last time?
Okay, so why is this important? Jason Lee isn't the only person who said this. Academics has said it. A whole bunch of other people have said it. Her friends are coming out saying it. Now they trying to lie and say Jay stole $60,000 from Chrisean. Her fans are so slow. They think that she has $60,000. Let me say this, y'all. When I didn't just start talking about this stuff with Chrisean. Now I put out a video. The video has got good views. Matter of fact, I can read y'all some of the comments because I want y'all to really understand what I'm talking about. Right now, let me see where the video views at for this video that I put up. Right now, the views are, and this is important because it's bigger than Chrisean. 34,000 views in, I guess, a day and a half or whatever, right? Let's get into some of the comments. It says, hold on. Look, whatever wrong with him ain't y'all business, and how y'all know it's something she did made him that way. You must be new. I hope y'all worry about y'all own kids like this. Y'all sad. Y'all don't even be knowing these people for real. Neither do you. Who going to let CPS come for their child? This is sad. The people is calling CPS. Karma is going to be real for a lot of y'all bad-hearted people. Mind you, this the bitch who smoked and drank and messed this child up. But people being boisterous about the fact that he needs help. Karma coming for us. Hold on. Let me see. I'm sorry, but people calling CPS on Rock don't seem like they're coming from a genuine place. Like, I don't understand why Junior to get proper. I understand wanting Junior to get proper help, but trying to get him taken away from his mother because you don't like her as a person or a character is weird to me. Mind you, it's not about liking or disliking Chrisean. It's about the fact that this child needs help right now, and she is avoiding the help, right? Because all she wants to do is prop him up and things of that nature. Let me read one more. I'm going to read one more. Why is everybody so worried about this girl and get baby? And her baby, I guess she meant. I'll be in somebody's ass if they calling CPS on me. What's the reason for the CPS call? Now, y'all just heard the video that I played. And what's more upsetting about this is there are more unfit mothers in the world than I thought. And I don't know why I thought it wasn't as many, but I forgot it's 2024. All the 40-year-olds want to be Sexy Red and Glorilla. All the 50-year-olds want to go back to Chrisean age and live vicariously through her. And all the 60-year-olds, if they are even on here with the bull, are just tired, disgusted old prunes who've never been nothing out of their life. And all of these girls are. But why is this important? Because these ain't the 20-year-olds. These are the 30, 40, 50, year old type girls. I've been speaking about this since the beginning of time. As a matter of fact, at one time, I was probably one of the only, if not maybe one or two other people who was saying, hey, y'all, this is wrong. Hey, y'all, she drinking. Hey, y'all, she smoking. Hey, y'all, that baby gonna need help. Hey, y'all, she not going to die. I was the one saying it. Now that people are following me more and is getting more traction, people are turning me saying that this child needs help, because I never advocated what I have in the past called CPS. Yes, but on this particular video, I didn't. But Nevertheless, I'm saying the baby needs help. She's not going to get the baby help. So why don't we get the baby to somewhere where the baby can get help? And people are turning that around as, well, you just don't like Chrisean. And, oh, y'all just keep calling CPS. Y'all not really worried about the baby. So you mean to tell me bringing to the forefront that this child needs help is not me worried about the baby. But you looking at the baby limp, okay, limp like a goddamn noodle in her arms at 13 going on 14 months old. And you not saying nothing is you caring, but me saying something is me not caring. I swear, I be having a, you know, I've been praying more, you know, recently, because I really don't want the Most High to give me a hard heart toward certain people. Does that make sense? Because I be having the most heinous thoughts in my head about people like that. Like, no, the baby can't walk. The baby can't walk. The baby can't even sit up on his own. Let's take walking off the table, because that's another thing I heard a lot of people. Oh, well, my baby didn't walk till he was 5 years old. All right, bitch, your baby's little too. But neither here nor there. Let's take walking off the table. He's 13 going on 14 months old. He can't even sit up. He can't even hold his head up. He can't even hold his, he don't have his motor skills, none of that. None of that. And he's going on 14 months old. She's still propping him up. And this is where abuse comes in. Oh yeah, he's not eating solid foods or nothing. This is where abuse comes in. She will prop him up. She'd rather prop him up on a photo for us to think that he's good than to actually get him the help he needs. And don't tell me how you know she's not getting him help, because I don't see no progress. And again, if she wouldn't have shitted him out on national Instagram, because I was about to say TV, for all of us to see, not only that, if she wouldn't put him in our face all the time, guess what? We wouldn't know what's going on with Junior. She put this out here. And so we're supposed to either agree with the masses of dummies or shut up. Is that where we're going? Again, I be having to ask the Most High for real to soften my heart, because I swear the most horrible, disgusting things you could want for a group of people, I be thinking about that. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I'm just being honest with y'all. It's a horror. Like, I be thinking some horrid things about these people. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about, like, I wouldn't be able to repeat nowhere, not even behind a paywall, because y'all would think I'm just evil. You know what I mean? And I'm not. It's just that I'm like this, and I've been like this my whole life. I'm a Pisces, so I'm very emotional. I'm very passionate, right? So if you hurt me, and I'm telling you, and this is just outside of this, if you hurt me and I say, hey girl, or hey boo, or whatever, you hurting me, and you disregard the fact that you're hurting me, now I want you to hurt the way that I hurt plus 10 times over, so that you can understand that the way you're hurting me is not okay. Does that make sense? So when I think about, yes, he has a club foot. Yes, he does. He has a club foot. So when I think about these girls who I'm looking at hurting this baby, I be thinking about some horrid things. Like, I would never repeat them here. I would never repeat them outside of the comfort of maybe somebody, you know, like my best friend or something like that. But neither here nor there. I just be sitting here saying, y'all would rather, I be thinking you would rather see this baby suffer and say nothing and watch because you like her, versus get this baby help. And again, I just be in my mind like for instance, I used to want to write horror movies, so that gives you a clue about the things I be thinking. You know what I mean? And I don't mean like the boo scary movie. Hey boo, I'm the ghost. No. I used to be wanting to write like horror movies with a lot of liquids going around. So let me just say that. But nevertheless, I just wanted to put that up here. I get it. She's going to have a fan base. I don't care about her fan base. What I'm saying is, instead of us looking at a situation and acting like it ain't what it is and turning a blind eye, we need to be coming together. If you care about her, say, hey, girl, look, what about this? Have you tried this? Hey, if you come together as a, you know what I mean, as a community of fans for her, and say, hey, girl, why don't you think about this? Or, hey, this works for me. You know what I mean? And my child, have you ever thought about this? But they would rather not do that and shut up because they don't want to be looked at as the outlier. And I hate those people. So nevertheless, I just wanted to bring that up. Now, moving on. Politics. I want to make this clear about politics as well. Please, I want to make this clear about politics. I don't vote. And I want to let you guys know how I feel about politics as a whole, right? Especially these presidential elections, for real. Really, mostly the presidential election, but all of it in all. This is how I look at it. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm not an independent. I'm not none of that. I don't vote. I voted one time thinking that a black man was going to put us in a better position because finally we got somebody and he played me. And yes, I'm bitter. I got PTSD. I'm not voting. But nevertheless, this is how I look at politics when I look at people either on the left or the right. It's like if somebody drew up a maze, right? Let's say somebody drew up a maze and they put the maze down and they tell the populace of America, hey, here's this maze. If there's one way that's going to lead you to destruction, and there's another way that's going to lead you to peace and maybe somewhat pseudo paradise, right? And I'm watching these people go through this maze. I'm talking about both sides. This is just, and I'm not dragging just this. I'm just telling y'all, I'm trying to give y'all a visual how it looks to me. I'm watching these people go through these mazes on both sides, and I see the majority of my people going straight to the path of destruction. And I'm just saying, like, bro, like, hey, don't do that because I can see it from that bird's eye view. The way you going is really gonna, like, I'm talking about hell is hot type teas. And they just like, but you don't know what you're hating. Da, da, da. And then I see my other people going to this other side that ain't as bad as that side. But either way, there's no end goal. Like, there's basically the maze is rigged. You will never get out on either side. That's how we look at politics. One is going to a horrid hell place, and another is going to a place not as bad, but still is not going to get the results that you think you're going to get. Does that make sense? So I'm telling my people in this maze that they can't get out. Well, hey, y'all, instead of the mass majority of y'all going this way, you've seen how it's ran you into walls and did you dirty. How about trying the other way, or maybe trying a different maze altogether? And they don't want to hear it. So I don't do politics. I don't do red. I don't do blue. I think it's all a game. I think it's all a game. Politics is a big ass maze that, in my opinion, this is just what I believe. It's a big ass maze that that the people put down, giving these people false senses of exiting or escaping this maze, knowing good and well they don't have no escape. Now, why is this important? I get people in my comments, she don't never say nothing about the red side. She don't never say nothing about Trump. She always dragging Scamala, because Scamala, like I say, is y'all called the worst, the lesser of two evils. Scamala is going to do something really horrific to your kids. Let me say that again. Kamala, I'm gonna make her name, I'm gonna say her name right. Kamala is going to do horrific, horrible things to your children. You just don't see it yet. And by the time you see it, it'll be too late. Her whole game since she's been in politics has been targeting what? The children. Yes, she locked up the parents for marijuana and things of that nature, but her whole target has been the kids. See that damn that vice president she got gives me the heebie-jeebies. As a woman, there's something about that man that gives me like it clown tease. Like there's something horrible behind that persona that them people put on. I'm afraid for your children when it comes to Kamala and that man. I'm sorry. It's giving stranger danger. It's giving fake. It's giving mask. It's giving white van with the no window tees. You know what I mean? Y'all remember that, who grew up in the 90s and before? White van with no windows. Man pull up. Hey, y'all want some candy, kids? And the kids like, yeah. You know what I mean? And then they get in a van and you never see them again. That's what it gives to me. That's what it gives to me. So I'm more worried about the kids as it pertains to Kamala. And we'll get into some videos. Now, as it pertains to Trump, I'm not too keen on him neither. Granted, I like the fact that he wants to handle the immigration because that has to be handled. But ultimately, him running with that Elon Musk and them doggone them robots, that don't give me a warm and fuzzy neither. We've all seen how the robot thing ends. I don't understand why we acting like one is better than the other. Yes, one has better policies for what we need right now. But something about this Trump and Elon tag team thing right there, I ain't even gonna lie. There's something about that makes me feel like Elon is clinging on to Trump so that he can push his agenda through them robots and stuff like that AI stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't like none of them. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like one of them. But if we're going to go with the theory that my people love, the lesser of two evils, if you have to vote, I would say, honestly, I would say vote somebody else. But if you are on the whole boat of you got to go with one or the other, then at this moment, right now, I think the Trump thing would have been better. But I'm not telling nobody how to vote. That ain't my place. But for anybody who gets in my comments because I drag Kamala, is because if the majority of my people were on the red side, and they will continue to be beat on the red side, we will be having the same conversation on Trump and them. But that's not what the case is. What the case is, I watched the blue side pander and lie to you and basically cosplay just to get your vote. The feel-good identity politics, and it works lock, stock, and barrel every time. And every 4 years, we get deeper and deeper in the bull that we've been before. So, and another thing to the people, if you don't vote, shut up, you don't get to say nothing. That don't go like that, duck, duck, goose. See, y'all are under that indoctrination that, that the church done told y'all and the internet done told y'all that you have to vote. If you don't vote, there's a vote for the other party. And if you don't vote, you don't get a voice. That's how they get you, stupid. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Mm-hmm. You don't vote. Well, guess what? Maybe, just maybe, if you try something other than what you have been doing for the last 60 years, just maybe something different might come. Okay? Just maybe. But go ahead on, continue to march and ski-wee down to the polls, because y'all gonna vote the same way anyway. So go continue to ski-wee down to the polls and continue. Listen, my child, 21 years old. I ain't having no more kids. This for y'all kids. Okay, let's be clear. Let's be clear in my Kamala voice. Let's be clear. I ain't got no babies. This for y'all churn. So again, hey, do whatever it is you feel you need to do. Now, I got that out of the way. I wanted to come up there and get that off my chest. Now, I need to move on. Yes, people forget about the Electoral College. Listen, they selected, not elected, they selected Scamala right in front of your face. What you think they about to do in 2020? All right, never mind. Let's move on. And Jay Ellis, I know it's for my child, but if I take the immediate approach that most people do, if they doing this and this, not my child, then I will be doing that. But yes, my child's gonna have children. So yeah, of course. And again, I care about my people as a whole. Yes, I heard about the baddies thing. I will be putting out a video on that later. Baddies reunion will be coming up later too. All right, y'all, get in here and like the video. Get in here and like the video. Thank you for the super chat, Dr. Thomas. She said she took her tail to church yesterday for Black women to pray for her after putting the men out of the rally for saying Jesus is Lord, Christ is King. I saw that. I was watching something last night when they were talking about, because I want to show y'all this, what they do with fetal remains from the ABs. See, y'all think I don't understand. This the same people who telling y'all to go run down there and get an abortion. And they were talking about how they sell fetal parts and remains from abortions on the dark web, and they make a lot of money off of it. A lot of money. So while you over there twerking and coming, not you, but while some girls are coming out of the hospitals or these clinics twerking, they are going to make hundreds of thousands of dollars off your baby, selling its parts and its remains. Oh, yeah. And you think it's something for you. There's a reason why, listen. There's a reason why there's a promotion for you, Black woman. I know the clears be out there protesting, no, pro-life, or it's your right. They not the ones they protesting. They not the ones they promoting to go get the abortion. It's you. Why? Remember I told y'all let's not focus on the what. Let's start focusing on the why. Why are they so enclinched or why are they so like hell bent on you getting your abortion? Just asking. And I think more people should ask the whys too. You know what I mean? I really do. Thank you for being a member for 6 months, Bree. For me, it's how are you going to protect America with all these threats from other places? We are not protected either way. Shake my damn head. Well, you know what's crazy, Bree? When a bunch of foreigners run your country, you're not going to get protected. I mean, one to protect may be better than the other, but all these clear people are foreigners. Y'all do know that, right? All of them. Every clear person on this landmass, Turtle Island called America, are foreigners. So there's that, you know. But you know, neither here nor there. But yeah, they selling y'all babies after they give y'all the abortion. They selling y'all babies on the dark web, and they say you could buy legs, you could buy arms, you could buy, you know what I mean, just depending on what part, how much it costs. Fact. I wish I could find it. I was listening to it last night too. But anyway, we'll get into it another day. All right. Now, let's start with, since we on this crap, hold on. I want to show y'all something. This is how backwards my people are. This right here is how backwards. Y'all get the likes up on the video. I'm sorry, y'all. This is how backwards my people are. And I forgot to put this in the description, but neither here nor there. We are going to get into it anyway. So I saw this and I literally wanted to, I was mad initially, but then I thought about it. I was like, girl, what you mad for? These Negroes, you know what I mean? So we just celebrating serial killers now. That's what we doing. So Lil Durk gets the keys to the city. And look who giving it to him, a black person. Yep. Yep.
All right. And then while we're getting ready to go through this next part, I'll be remiss if I fail to mention Mr. Troy O'Quinn, the Vice President of Public Policy for CETA. Y'all give Troy a big round of applause. Thank you, Troy.
Come on, black woman.
So I'm going to ask my daughter, Sydney, who's an educator, to come help me present this key.
An educator. Go ahead on. These are our intelligent blacks, you guys. These are our educators, our senators, state representatives, the politicians, the ones y'all think are so smart. That's them. Go ahead on, get the teacher up here. Come on, get the teacher up here. That's your daughter. She's so smart. She's so kind.
So Durk Banks, also known as Lil Durk. It brings me great honor and pleasure as the mayor of the Village of Broadview to present this key. And so on behalf of the Village of Broadview, we are honored to present this key to the city, to Durk Banks Neighborhood Heroes. This key is a token of our appreciation for your collaboration and partnership on today's date, October 18, 2024. Let this key keep you humble. Let this key make you stronger. And let this key enlighten all of our young people, our Broadview young scholars. We're here because of them. So we thank you and we honor you and we appreciate you being in the Village of Broadview. And here's your key.
Whole time this nigga done killed more people than Freddy Krueger. Girl, you can't make this up. And look, there go the educator. I don't know. She might be some type of representative in the city or something like that. And this nigga done killed more niggas than Freddy Krueger, Candyman, and Michael Myers combined. This is Lil Durk. He is a rapper. He was really good friends with King Von, another serial killer. And their claim to fame was going around killing a bunch of young black men and rapping about it. That's literally who he is. If to sum it up, their claim to fame is killing a whole bunch of black children, because they were children for the most part, and then making songs about it and rapping. And then King Von got killed, and Lil Durk went on to be this famous, successful person, and now he say he a Muslim, allegedly. And they're from Chicago. And here you go. So now we giving them keys to the city, the very city that these niggas turned around and wreaked havoc. Listen to me. I'm talking about literally had people afraid for their lives. Now he gets the keys to the city. Now, I'm not a person that feel like people can't be forgiven by God. And I feel like it ain't my place to say who's forgiven. But I tell you what, if I can go through my life and I kill a bunch of people, and Lil Durk can go through his life killing hundreds of people, and then I go to heaven and I see Lil Durk next to me, I'm scared. I'm scared. Now I'm questioning this whole thing called life, because I was taught when I was growing up by my grandma, if you lie, you'll steal. If you steal, you'll kill. And if you kill, you go to hell. That's what my grandma told me. You know what I'm saying? But yes, Dennis the Menace over here, Durk, has got the keys to the very city he wreaked havoc all over and killed a whole bunch of people. I hope the families of these young boys and these young girls too, I hope that they're not slighted by this, but it won't matter, because it's about politics. It's about, I feel like Lil Durk gave some money down to some people. So now he got the keys to the city. So all these things that we look at as a community that are so important, like keys to the city, like awards, like music awards, like acting awards, it's all fake, girl. It's all fake. I was taught when I grew up that if you do the right thing, you'll be successful. Wrong. They lie, girl. They don't want you to do the right thing so you can be successful. That don't go like that. See, you have to be a dirty dog killing machine to be successful in pop culture. I'll go there. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to Lil Durk. I hope hell loves him, and I hope it's hotter than he ever thought it would be, if it is such a place. Now let's move on, because I'm not about to keep all my energy on this. But again, my people, it's not even about Lil Durk. It's about my people. All these so-called intelligent Negroes, girl, I hate them. Let's move on. Now where was I? Oh, yeah. Let's go with Erica Mena. Erica Mena, girl. Erica Mena. So Erica Mena, after all the backlash she got for jumping that man gate. Remember that? She was jumping that man gate. Erica Mena decided that she was going to do damage control, but it didn't quite work out the way that she thought it was going to work. You can see the hurt, the pain, and the horror on her face, and it was extremely cringe. I want y'all to take a look at Erica Mena as she sing gospel songs with them churn. Look at Erica. I can't play the music, but look at Erica. Let me see.
You are here, turning lives around.
They're so beautiful. And now you just had the little girl on there saying that that Safari not her daddy, and he was kicking the little boy upside the head and woo woo woo. And now here she go with the fake smiles and the fake happy in PJs and Gucci pajamas with them churn in front of the doggone camera, acting like they had singing gospel music and they so happy. Using these kids, that's a miserable bitch. That's a miserable light bulb head asshole. Yes, she is. She really thought this was gonna go over well, but if you pay attention to her eyes and her face, it's so fake. She probably was crying right before she hit record, and she probably, as soon as she hit in live, she's probably gonna go back to crying. That's why she done aged 50 years in 5 days. You know, Erica has been this way since the beginning of time. Let's be clear. Ever since we ever met this hoe, she been like this. I think that this is Erica's karma. I think that if karma is real, Erica is experiencing that. And I think that she's getting what she deserves. Now, do I think the children should be hurting or dealing with this? No, Absolutely not. See, bring back the old days when your mom and your daddy got into it. You didn't even realize it until they got divorced. You know what I mean? But not in 2024. See, we want to put the kids online. We want to have them on here, whoop, 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 you know, and she's just going to act like she's so happy. But I can see the hurt and the pain in her face. Look at her, holding back the tears. Holding back the tears. Wishing Safari, see crying. She's wasted all her years. Now she's old and decrepit lying. But what you gonna do, Erica? I'll keep holding on. Oh, Erica, girl. Erica, you wasn't looking like this when you was climbing that man Gates. No, you wasn't. You wasn't doing all this when you was climbing that man Gates. Hold on, I think this is my exterminator. Hello. My bad, y'all. The exterminator coming. But yeah, breaking into that man's house. Now she's on here crying, fake, well, holding back the tears with them churn. The poor kids. Oh, fed. Look at her. See, material things don't mean nothing. They got matching Gucci pajamas, and she got a beautiful home. But when she put head to pillow, do you hear what I'm trying to say to you guys? When she puts head to pillow, that's when reality sets in. Girl, I'm old. My boobs look like they hurt. I'm skinny. I'm malnutrition. My husband, who I thought was going to love me better than he loved the Negro gals, don't love me no more. And I'm stuck here by myself in this mansion looking a mess. Oh, Erica, you look so bad. Oh, Erica, you look so bad, bald head. Thank you, the Patrice Project, for the super chat. And your Erica Roche, your nicknames for NM husband had me in tears. That man went from serial killer to Dama to Mike. Oh, Nicki Minaj. Serial killer to Dama to Mike Myers to Jason Voorhees within minutes made my week. 80s baby Rose are best. Girl, Nicki Minaj getting on my nerves, girl. She really just blows me, girl. I don't understand. I really don't. I don't know. Something about Nicki Minaj. I don't know. She on here talking like, girl, you are literally laying next to Candyman. Girl, what is you talking? Bitch, you don't know when he gonna snap. Girls, go lay down, Nicki. Girl, Nicki just blows me. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, girl. Y'all get in here and like the video. Now let's move on because I'm tired of Erica. Erica look bad. She look a mess. Them kids, unfortunately, are suffering. I don't care what the camera say. She was crying when she got off of here, as she should. Stop climbing people's walls and stuff. Like I said, I would have got a pit bull, a big old mastiff, or something like that. What you call it? I got 2 Dobermans. As soon as that hoe would have got over the top of that wall, she would have saw her life flash before her eyes. Do you hear me? When she would have seen them 2 big Dobermans come from around that corner, you know what I mean? And that German Shepherd and that pit bull to back, she would have turned, she'd her life with a cane corso. Yeah, look, I'd have got a cane corso, girl. I went found listen, I probably would have went rented a tiger, bitch. Don't play with me, jumping on my mother. I would went down to the local zoo and bitch ordered a lion. Bitch, let me get him for about 3 hours. Yeah, I'll give him back. This whole really playing with me. For real, girl. I just don't understand that. That was crazy to me. Why would you be jumping over people's walls? That's trespassing, girl. You don't do that. You don't do that. Jumping people's gates and things of that nature. Girl, please. Who else I got on here before we get into... Oh, girl, y'all heard Toya, brother? Girl, y'all heard about Toya, brother? Ooh, y'all know Toya, huh? Let's go get Toya. Let's go get Toya, girl. Y'all know Toya from New Orleans. Girl, pull Toya. Let's go get Toya on here. Toya is Regine's mother. Nope, sister. Nope, friend. Now I hit up my friend to ask this hoe what's going on with Lil Walt, but she ain't even respond. I hit this girl up like a bitch, what's going on with Lil Walt? Because Lil Walt went off, girl, on Toya. Now here go Toya. I ain't gonna lie, beautiful wedding. Look, let me show y'all when she got married to Reed. Let me show y'all when Toya got married to Reed. Hold on. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed when I flew home to New Orleans the other day, not the other day, but a few weeks ago when I went for my best friend Mama's birthday, I had seen Lil Walt at the airport. But I ain't want to speak, though. I kept looking the other way. You know, I've been knowing Walt and them, you know, for years in schools and blows. Now, this is Toya. Toya got married to Red. You know what I mean? Now, she said Myth Hits was popping upside the head. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Because according to Lil Walt, he said Toya is lying. That's what Lil Walt said. We're going to get into it. But that's neither here nor there. Toya is from New Orleans. Her claim to fame is getting pregnant at 14 by Lil Wayne. Let's talk about it. How do we know Toya, Voodoo? But Voodoo, how do we know Toya? She got pregnant at about 13 with Lil Wayne, baby. That's how we know her. Shout out to Toya though. Toya's a beautiful girl, very beautiful girl. She had a baby. Her baby name was, she named the baby Regine after Lil Wayne's stepdaddy. You know what I mean? Not the real daddy, the fake daddy. But she had a baby named Regine, and Regine been raising her ever since. Okay, Regine has done a good job raising Toya. She's given Toya a wonderful life. If it wasn't for Regine, you know what I mean? Toya owe everything to having that baby at 13. You know what I mean? So shout out to Nate. Now, Toya has a brother. Yes. Well, she didn't say it. Real talk with Miss J. So she said, wait, wasn't she's saying K Michelle was lying up saying he wasn't popping upside the head. No. It was put it on him, make him wanna marry me. Y'all remember that? It wasn't Toya. See, Toya ain't said nothing. It was put it on him, make him wanna marry me. Yeah. It was Rashida. Rashida was the one saying, because he married to my friend and my friend ain't never said nothing like that, so that ain't never happened. It was Rashida. See, Toya ain't said nothing. Toya just got quiet. You know what I'm saying? But Rashida was the one over there windmilling with her head down. And her head been down ever since. That's why Kirk been out here passing out peen like Halloween candy. You see what I'm saying? But nevertheless, listen. Now Toya got a family. You know, y'all seen them on TV. Y'all done seen Nita, Beatty, Walt, you know, all her brothers and all them. And every time Walt went to prison. All her brothers went to prison, but Rudy and the other one, they got popped out there in the seven wall. You know what I'm saying? And I keep telling y'all, I remember they were sitting on my grandma's porch. This is before, like, it was kind of before Toya was big, but she was still kind of up and coming when she was starting her shows and stuff. But I remember they were sitting on my grandma's porch, and Rudy and Josh, yeah, Rudy and Josh beat up this dude for selling their mama crack in front of my grandma's house. And they beat the dude up bad. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing. Nita been dealing with drugs back and forth since before them children was born. And even though her sons sold drugs, they didn't want, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, don't sell it to my mama. Kind of oxymoron-ish, but nevertheless. So anyway, Toya got an older brother, Walt. Nah, this is the thing. Walt was raised by the mama, but the mama wasn't raising Walt because she was on drugs. Walt kind of did, you know, he was with his mama. He kind of moved how he moved, but his mama, you know, she wasn't a mama because she was on drugs. But Toya was given to her auntie. Her auntie raised her. So Toya actually had a really good upbringing. I told y'all she's a half sister with one of my friends from middle school, and she's a god sister to my best friend. So these are facts. What I'm telling y'all, I know this from way back in the gap. We done talked about this. So Toya, although not raised with Nita, hold on, let me let the man in. Hold on, y'all. Y'all get the lights up. Let me let the man in. Hush up, Saint. My bad, y'all. My bad. So look, where did I leave off? Oh, okay. So Toya moved in with her auntie, which was a better place for Toya. But Toya always longed to be with her mama, but her mama Nita was in and out of jail on drugs through the roof. So Walt, Judy, Josh, Rudy, all of them was raised, beat-ish. All of them was raised with Nita. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, regardless to what the better situation was, I keep telling y'all, children want to be under their mama. So when you see Toya making sure Nita straight, is because Toya is trying to get back what she feels she lost. You see what I'm saying? With her mama. So boom. That's where we at. That's where we at with that. Now, yes, Frida is a male. Frida's Freddie. Frida is a male. Look how small New Orleans is. Frida, my friend who's her stepsister, so they half sister, they got the same daddy. Her baby daddy is first cousin with Frida. This is how small New Orleans is. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all know this. But Toya's half sister, who happens to be my good friend, I would say best friend from middle school, but her baby daddy is first cousins with Frida. So her child be by Frida house all the time, even though he grown, but Freddie, Frida, because that's what they call him, Freddie. I don't know if y'all know that too. Outside of this, you already know, and outside of that, it's Freddie. And he don't mind that. Like, I don't know if y'all know that about him. It's Freddie. Like, he don't, but nevertheless, not here nor there. So look, girl. So here come Lil Walt. Now, Lil Walt done been in and out of prison, girl. Robbery, all types of things. And Lil Walt, and like the rest of the family, feels like like Toya owed him something. And let me say this, y'all. I understand both sides, but boy, I would never want to be Toya. Do you hear me? I would never want to be Toya. Boy, to have a whole bunch of people feel like they need so much from you, bro, that's got to be a horrible place to be, especially when you can't give them everything that they asking, you know? So here is Toya's brother, Walt. Hold on. Here go Walt. Now, he's the oldest. That's Nita's oldest child. Y'all want me to make y'all laugh? You want to know some tea? I don't know if y'all know this, but he's not. Toya and him don't have the same daddy. Did y'all know that? Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that. Him and Toya don't have the same daddy. They only have the same mama. But because Walter, which is Toya's daddy, was with her, you get it? She just named him Lil Walt. Did y'all know that? Put a 1 in the chat if you knew that. Put a 2 in the chat if you didn't know that. But they don't have the same daddy. They don't have the same daddy. They just got the same mama. You see what I'm saying? That's why he looked just like Nita. You see what I'm saying? Okay, cool. Y'all knew it. All right, cool. So, boom. So, Lil Walt goes live. I don't even know. I was trying to find this whole interview. If somebody have the link to this whole interview, please let me know. But I was trying to go live. Go find the interview to get context of what he's talking about. But he starts going off, right? So here's one of the interviews where he's talking about how he felt like Toya and them could have helped him. And then there's one where he goes off. I don't know if it's all in the same, but if not, we'll go get it because I have both of them. So let's listen to him talking about how he feel about his sister and how he feel like Wayne them could have helped him and stuff like that. Check it out.
I'm not blaming him.
Mind you, before we get into him, that girl was 13 when she got pregnant with 13 or 14 when she got pregnant with Lil Wayne, with Reggie. And let's be clear before we get into this, Toya ain't had nothing up until she started doing her show. And I don't mean like nothing, meaning like Toya wasn't like rich and on up until the show started popping off when she started hanging with Tiny. Let's talk about it. Because I remember seeing her after Katrina in the club. Toya was regular schmegler. No shade. This is not shade. I'm just giving y'all like context to what we're talking about here. Toya didn't really start getting money for Toya. Come on. Hush, Saint. You come on in. He all right. It's a little bitty dog. You scared of dogs? But look, Toya didn't start really getting her money for real until she started her show with Tiny and them. So whatever Toya has on her own independent, because Wayne was only paying child support. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So let's just make that clear. So, but Lil Walt feels like Toya should have been able to do more for him and Wayne and all of that, just like the other brothers did. So let's get into it.
I'm not blaming nobody, bro, but I ain't gonna change lives, bro. As gifted as me and my family is, we ain't just talking about Wayne. We talking about me, my brothers, my sisters. If I would have had the relationship that I should have had with Wayne, bro, and I'm not saying I'm trying to take away anything that God allowed or controlled to happen, but I could see as far as changing our situations, bro, that shouldn't have to be in the streets. And you can't just say that they was grown men and they made their choices, you feel me saying? But sometimes God put people in position so they could be in position for other people. To my little sister Toya, I love her, you know, everything in me. Even Wayne, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like I have nothing ill in my heart toward him. At the same time, you know, I do feel like some things happened to when I was trying to achieve music or pursue music, you know, I had a little roadblock in my way, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like he played, you know, he had his hand in some of that. I'm not blaming nobody, bro.
Now, toward the end of that, it sounds like he was saying Lil Wayne had a hand in him not being able to be as successful with his music. You know, this is what I hate about us as Black people. It seems like all we have to look forward to or look up to is a career in rap or sports, and it's so much more that we could do. But there's a huge sense of entitlement here, right? Because Lil Walt feels like, you know, he feels very entitled, and I don't think that that's right. Because again, this is what I know to be a fact. This is not what I'm thinking, and this is no alleged. I'm not saying Toya was doing bad. She never did bad, but Toya didn't start making her own independent money until Toya started doing the show with Tiny. Remember the Tiny and Toya show? And then Toya branched off and had her own thing. Toya was doing listen, she's always lived not always. Let me back that up. When she moved to Atlanta, she had a little townhome. She was doing decent. Somewhat good for Regina to live, you know, go to school. She didn't have to worry about stuff like that. But when it comes to Toya's and her own money, like outside of Wayne, she had to start doing the TV stuff that he helped her do, obviously, because he remember Wayne and Tip is cool. So it made sense. You know what I'm saying? So favors were had. That's all I'm saying. But I'm saying all that to say, Toya really had to not get it out the mud, but she really had to get it, you know, on her own. And for her brothers, it's not just Lil Walt. All of them, they've all said this. They all feel like she owed them something, and she really don't. Now, would it be nice for Toya to help these people out? Absolutely. Those are her brothers. But no, that they don't have to, she don't have to do nothing for these grown men who continue to make, you know, shade, but continue to make horrible mistakes and expect for somebody to bail them out. I was talking about this the other day with Yusuf. I would never want to be in that position where a motherfucker feel like I'm supposed to. You know what I mean? That's got to be scary. I would never want to be in a position where somebody really in their heart of hearts feel like I owe them something and I'm supposed to. Not because they done something for me to owe them, but just because you owe me. That's a scary place to be. Because my thing is this. You don't get to do that. Like, you don't get to... Who are you to say? Now, as we all know, things turn to aggression. Let me go get it. I thought I had saved it. Hold on one second. He ended up going off on Toya. Hold on. Let me go shoot. Y'all get the likes up on the video. He ends up going off on Toya. Now, I don't know if this is an old video or not. I just seen it resurface. And I was like, wow. Talking about how he gonna expose Regina and all types of stuff. And I was like, wow. Hold on. I thought I had it. Maybe I do have it and I'm just not looking good enough. But this here is a recent interview because I just seen him. And that's definitely him. Is it this?
And you thinking I got my hand out to her. It's my little sister doing her, living life, exploring the fucking world, all this shit here, and you thinking I got my hand out to her. It's my story, telling our story. It started with Nita. It started with me. You can't skip no line. I'm paying attention to what's happening. I ain't getting no visits. I ain't getting no money. I ain't getting none of that from y'all. So stop putting it like I'm coming out here with my fucking hand out. I ain't using nobody up out here. I'm not scamming, finessing people. I understand if you're giving me advice, you love me. You know, the belief in me goes far beyond belief. It extends to some type of faith. Because you can't tell somebody that they believe you, they believe in you, but their actions don't contribute to none of that type of belief. It don't go further than word. Oh, I believe in you. Oh, that's nice, Walt. That's nice, Walt. Man, but you see me been working my ass off to build this. Now I got this bitch built, and all you're gonna tell me is, that's nice. You want me to go, oh, all right, go get a job, Walt. I'm a 3-time felon independent, bro. Corporate America isn't hiring me. As long as my little sister doing her, living life, exploring the fucking world, all this shit here, and you thinking I got my hand out to her. It's my story, telling our story. It started with Nita. It started with me. You can't skip no line. I'm paying attention to what's happening.
Okay, I want to break this down from what it seems like he's saying. So Lil Walt saying like, and this is what I find too, and I've seen this not just with Toya's situation. A lot of people will take a situation, like for instance, Chrisean. Chrisean took a situation that literally didn't happen to her and put it on herself and made it seem like it was her story. So remember when China, the oldest daughter, was coming out saying, wait, Chrisean and Tifa never lived that life. That was me. That was me. So we got to understand from both sides. What Walt is saying is the storyline you've been using hasn't really been you. It started with me, right? And you're using my life and my storyline, or had used it for that matter, as your situation, and that wasn't that. That's the truth. However, again, nobody is obligated to do anything for anybody. Now, do I think it's right that Toya, if what he's saying is true, would take his story and put it on her? That's wrong. And the same thing with Rockhead. She was wrong for taking her older sister storylines, because according to them people said, girl, Rockhead ain't had none of that never happened to Rockhead. That's what the people say. You know what I mean? But what he's saying is you capping, you on here telling these people, you know, woo, and that's not your thing. You telling these people one thing and it's not true. You're using my stuff. So that's why I think he's going with that. Girl, Lorraine said, if I was Toya, I would sacrifice his ass to move up in the industry. Girl, y'all don't play. Y'all don't play. Girl, y'all ain't. This girl said I'll sacrifice his ass to move up. Ashanti said, come here, Saint. You stay right here. Ashanti said, not having your mama and knowing she is on drugs is traumatic. Yes, it is. And listen, yeah, it's right there. That's the door right there. Thank you. Look, Saint, you stay. Listen, that's right. It is traumatic, but this is the gag. How about this? Y'all ever thought about this? Being with your mama on drugs. I got to call it both ways. Witnessing your mama with the ups and downs on drugs, that's got to be even more traumatic. You see what I'm saying? I don't want us to discount one thing because, you know, the other one makes sense. Yes, knowing my mama was on drugs and not having her, it's got to be the most traumatic thing ever. But boy, if you got to witness it, back and forth, go and get your mama out of crack houses, because this is what Lil Walt has done. Go and get your mama in and out of crack houses, going begging your mama not to leave. You know what I'm saying? Going days on days, your mama going, you don't know if she coming back, weeks on weeks, then you go find in a crack house. Like, that's got to be even more traumatic. That's got to be even more traumatic, because at least with the absence of it, at least you can just, you know, it's scary, but you're not seeing it for up hand. Wow, having to see it, I wouldn't. God, thank God my mama didn't do drugs. Thank God, that's all I can say. Shout out to my mom. My mom ain't did no drugs. Thank you, Lord, because I don't know how I would live. You know what I mean? Now, That's what he's saying as far as that. He feels like Toya is taking his story. He said the story started with him, but she left him out.
I ain't getting no visits. I ain't getting no money. I ain't getting none of that from y'all. So stop putting it like I'm coming out here with my fucking hand out. I ain't you.
They don't owe you that, Walter. I get it. It would be nice because that's your sister, but she don't owe you that, Fat. Nobody, when you make decisions to commit crimes and go to jail and prison, nobody, you, not your wife, not your mama, not your daddy, not your sister, not your brother. Nobody owes you anything once you make those type of decisions to take penitentiary chances. You got to sit down and do your time. You can't ask people, and I'm not saying that's what he's doing. You can't ask people to do your time, do their time with you. Do your time with them. I'm sorry. You made the decision to do penitentiary, take penitentiary chances. You go sit down. Now, I'm not saying that's what he's saying, but I mean, I'm not asking. Y'all ain't come see me. They don't have to. You got to do your time.
Losing nobody up out here. I'm not scamming, finessing people. I understand if you're giving me advice, you love me. You know, the belief in me goes far beyond belief. It extends to some type of faith. Because you can't tell somebody that they believe you, they believe in you, but their actions don't contribute to none of that type of belief. It don't go further than word. Oh, I believe in you. Oh, that's nice, Walt. That's nice, Walt. Man, did you see me been working my ass off to build this? Now I got this.
You got some sticky pads? Thank you. If you could just leave me some sticky pads, we good. Thank you.
And all you're gonna tell me is, that's nice. You want me to go, oh, all right, go get a job, Walt. I'm a 3-time felon independent, bro. Corporate America isn't hiring me. As long as my little sister doing her, living life, exploring the fucking world, all this shit here, and you thinking I got my hand out to her. It's my story, telling our story. It started with Nita. It started with me. You can't skip no line. I'm paying attention to what's happening. I ain't getting no visits. I ain't getting no money. I ain't getting none of that from y'all. So stop putting it like I'm coming out here with my fucking hand out. I ain't using nobody up out here. I'm not scamming, finessing people. I understand if you're giving me advice, you love me. You know, the belief in me goes far beyond belief.
My bad, y'all. This is a sad situation. My bad, girl. Saint ran outside with the man, girl. He said he's going to bring him back in. But look, this is so complex. Well, that lady don't owe you nothing, bro. She don't. But wait, I want to show y'all. Hold on. He went off so bad talking about going off on is this the one? Okay, it may be this one. Hold on.
Now, telling you some shit that happened when it was 15. That book was dropped 2017. I dropped that book. I told my story. I wasn't home to do book signings and engagements with people and to talk about my story. So now that I'm home, mad at me for wanting to tell you about something that I wrote in a book that you help endorse? Gotta be kidding me. You're not gonna win with me. I'm letting you know now you're not gonna win with me. You play with me, I'm letting you know I'm gonna come for all y'all. Wayne, Toya, I'm gonna come for all y'all. Regine, I'm gonna come for everybody because don't play with me, bruh. I'm real. When you ain't have nobody, when my mama when the family wanted to have ocean on Regine, and ain't nobody could have did nothing to stop it.
Wait, what did he say, girl? At that part, it kind of skipped, and I don't know if that was done on purpose. What did he say?
Real. When you ain't have nobody, when my mama when the family wanted to have ocean on Regine, and ain't nobody could have did nothing to stop it. Walter stopped it.
What did he say happened on Regine? I don't know if he said, go back. What you say, Walt? Because I don't know if your connection went out at the right time.
I'll come for all y'all. Regine, I'm gonna come for.
Well, what Nate got to do with it? Girl.
For everybody, because don't play with me, bruh. I'm real. When you ain't have nobody, when my mama when the family wanted to have ocean on Regine, and ain't nobody could have did nothing to stop it. Walter.
So who he's? Oh, maybe he's saying the mama wanted, and I heard about that. Maybe he's saying Nita wanted Toya to have an abortion with Regine. Maybe that's what he's saying, and he stopped it.
Just stopped it. My mama was upstate. Memphis wasn't hitting Toya. Red ain't hitting Toya. They ain't disrespecting her. Red ain't disrespecting no Toya. Memphis wasn't disrespecting no Toya. Who expected?
Now he lost me at the Memphis part. But He said he exposing Wayne, Nay, what Nay did. Listen, Mad D, let me tell y'all something. Mad Day is a mug. I'm telling y'all, bro. That's why I don't like Mad Day people. You know what I mean? Because they be holding that stuff in, waiting. I think that is displaced anger. I don't think that that Walter should be going off the way that he's going off. Because listen, this is what we know. They all need Toya. They do. And they be acting like they cool without her. But the facts are this. They can't do nothing without Toya. They're going to be right back with Toya because they're going to need a loan or they're going to need this, that, and the third. I don't know if Toya getting up for a new show. I don't know what's going on. But my thing is, Toya better than me because I love my brothers too. But you're not going to keep going online and embarrassing me and dragging me like that on Mad Day. You're not going to keep doing it because I will cut you off altogether. I'm at a point now in my life where I'm protecting my sanity and my peace. I will cut you off all together. All together. Like, don't play with me. Like, you're not about to come in here and disturb my peace. That's not cool. Yeah, I think they all resent her too, Black Empress. I do. I think that they resent her, and I think they resent her because she made it. And it's not even the money, it's the fame. You know, a lot of people in today's society care more about the notoriety than even the money for real. The money is kind of like the icing on the cake. But the cake is the notoriety, the relationships, what seems to be successful, parts. You don't know what people be going through. You don't know what, and let me tell y'all something too. That's another thing, and I've said this before. I know it looks like people be having this, that, and that. Y'all don't know what, and I'm not saying with Toya, but y'all don't be knowing what people be going through. Y'all just see what it looks to be, and y'all just go with the move. That don't go like that. And I get it. He probably looking at his situation and looking at hers and felt like she don't owe you nothing. She don't. Toya was lucky enough and unlucky enough because she was 13. But she was lucky and unlucky enough to have a baby by the right person. That's it. That's literally it. That's where it stops. That's where it starts. She was lucky and unlucky enough to have a baby by somebody who she didn't know at the time was going to grow up to be one of the biggest rappers of all time. That's it. And she took that and capitalized off of it, as she should. As she should. I would too. And I never understood this about other baby mamas. If I had a baby by somebody super famous, I'm about to capitalize off of that. Girl, I'm about to open me some stores. I'm about to do something, but I'm not about to just sit up there and lay up. And I see a lot of baby mamas that don't do that. And I just be saying, how, Sway? Girl, you connected to a name. Because that's what it's about. It's a name. Girl, you are connected. She did what she needed to do. And she made a lane. She took it and said, you know what? Tip already cool with my baby daddy. I'm already in Atlanta. So let me go be cool with his, I don't know how they met, but I'm just saying, let me go be cool with his wife. Everybody know Tiny from Escape. Boom, that's gonna put me in the rooms where I need to go. And then they had a show, and then Toya had her own show, and then Tiny went and had their show. It worked. That's turning lemons into lemonade. She did what she needed to do. She did what she needed to do. And Walt's life is nobody's fault but Walter's life, because guess what? If Toya wasn't famous, then what? Black Empress says, not at all who I wouldn't claim Antonio Brown. Let me tell y'all something. She could get money off of AB. She went to Baddies. Girl, listen, Antonio Brown, baby mama going to Baddies was all I needed to know about that girl. That was all I needed to. I didn't need to know nothing else. Toya was married to Lil Wayne for 30 days. Let's be clear, because I don't think y'all know this. And I've spoken about this before. Yes, Toya was married to Lil Wayne. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But not the way that you think. Were they married on paper? Yes. Were they ever married in real life? No. Meaning, did she have a home that in a dwelling that her and Wayne had together and they lived as a married couple? No. 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 Toya married Wayne and he went to what's the girl, the laundromat girl? Nivea. Toya married Wayne and on that night he went over and slept by Nivea. He put her up in a house in Eastover. They weren't kids. No, they weren't. They weren't kids. They were no. I'm not gonna let y'all do that. I'm not gonna let y'all do that. Don't go like that. No, ma'am. See, y'all acting like they got married at 15. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. Toya married Wayne, and that night he went by Nivea house. Yes, then Trina and Toya married her. I don't know why Wayne married her, but everybody knew this in the city. Everybody knew this in the city. Listen, he married her on paper, but they never had a marriage. It never was like that. So, yeah, and she was not a child. They didn't need permission from adults to get married. That didn't go like that. That didn't go like that. I don't know why maybe he married her because maybe he thought. I don't know what that was about. But, yes, they were married on paper. But did they have a marriage? No, not one day full of marriage. And then on top of that, before he put her in the house in Eastover, she was staying in an apartment complex, Caramel Curve, I think. Not Caramel Curve. I forgot in the East. Girl, listen, I was there. Yep, Christina Milian, girl, come on now. Let me tell y'all something. See, I watched Toya's story, and because I know the backstory on this, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, wow, that's she would take some truth and make it into whole truth. Like, for instance, I am not a baby mama. I was married to him. Girl, you were baby mama way 90% of the time. You was a baby mama all the way up until, I think they got married like 18, 19 or something like that. Girl, y'all was married for like a year, maybe some change. And you know what I mean? Like, no. And again, to me, once you unmarried, you back a baby mama to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just to me. But she was only married to him for like a year, some change, because they was never together. So she takes some truth. Yes, she was married to him, but she's never had a marriage with him. Never. They never even lived together. Never. So, I'm just saying, I used to be watching it like, you know what I mean? But yeah, he married her and then went slept by Nivea house. And it's so crazy because her and Nivea became real cool. Nigga said, yup, Birdman was his main girl. And was. That's true. A lot of men use marriage to promote an image. Yep, you're right. But nah, I mean, again, she did what she had to do, I guess. But knowing the family, what Walter's saying has some validity, but it's giving you feel entitled, and that's not okay because you're not entitled. Okay. At the end of the day, your life is your life. You chose to commit those crimes. You chose to live the life that you live. You could have taken those lemons that you had growing up with your mom and said, you know what? I don't want that. Children do it all the time. He could have taken that situation and said, I want better for my life, man. I'm about to do this, that, and the third. I'm about to da-da-da. He didn't. And then Toya came up. And like I said, she got pregnant by somebody she didn't know, none of us knew was going to be as big as he was, and he is. And then she took that and capitalized. Toya took her lemons and made lemonade. He took his lemons and stomped on them. Now he mad at Toya. That don't go like that. He wrong for that. And at the end of the day, Toya love her brothers, so Toya going to be right back cool with them. You know what I mean? Now Callie Nola, that was something else I had heard. Now, I don't know if that's true, Callie Nola. Callie Nola said he probably married her to get back at Nivea for something. Now, listen, this is what I heard. I'm just saying, hear me out. This is not fact. Do not take what I'm about to say as fact. But the rumor mill was, okay, he was actively with Nivea, okay? And something happened between him and Nivea, and then he decided, this is the rumor, this is not true, this I didn't say it, this is what they said. He was actively with Nivea, and then the Toya thing was a catchback at Nivea, but then him and Nivea made back up, so that's why he married Toya, put her in a crib, and went laid back down with Nivea, allegedly. I don't know this to be a fact. I'm just telling y'all what a rumor was around the time. So I don't know. Take that information, do with it as you please. But Callie Nola, I did hear that. I heard that part. Now, that was a rumor back in the day before social media. So, you know what I mean? I don't know, but, because Nivea then turned around and had the churn with Dream, remember? Then after she was with Wayne, she turned around and had them churn with the Dream. You know what I mean? And they say Wayne was no good, girl. They say Wayne wasn't no good. Allegedly. This is all rumor. Now we're in the rumor parts. They say when she got with the Dream and had them twins, they say Wayne wasn't no good. Whole time he over there messing with Trina, but I think the Trina thing was some publicity stuff, because I remember she was at the concert with Lil Scrap and them after Katrina with her Birdman chain. So I don't know what that was, but he was messing with Trina allegedly. He had a whole bunch of girls. What's the girl that Christina Milian? Can we talk about it? Stay space. White beater with the denim. I love your girl. Girl, they say he wasn't no good. Now, I don't know. This is the rumor part. So listen. I forgot about Superhead, Kelly. Yes. This is where we add in the rumor section. So please don't take this to be the truth. But yes, that song, I love your girl. They say Wayne wasn't no good, girl. They say Wayne was trying to cut Nivea off from everything, bitch. They say Wayne told that whole bitch. Get it how you live, oh. Allegedly. Then Christina Milian had a baby by the Dream. Girl, I told y'all it's a circle. I told y'all. Girl, what is y'all talking about? They all sleeping with each other. That's why when I seen that Toya was real cool with Candy girl, and Tiny, I was squinting my eyes. Can we talk? Are we at the gossip part yet? That's why I was squinting my eyes when I seen Toya, Tiny, and Candy girl. I said, now what we got going on around here? Okay. My eyes were so squinted, girl. I thought I was Stevie Wonder. I couldn't see. I said, now what is this? Allegedly. Nah, I don't know. I just say, you know what I mean? Girl, Wayne wasn't no more good. When she went over there messing with the Dream, Wayne wasn't no more good. They say he wanted her head off her shoulders or whatever the case may be, allegedly. Then he went double back with Christina Milian, who double back with the Dream. Then Toya went over there being good friends, hand quotes, with Tiny and Toya, and we all know how they get down, allegedly. Girl. Okay. Girl, I'm just Lauren London in the mix, girl. Everybody, girl. Woo. These are all alleged, but girl, I'm just saying 1 + 1 = 2. So y'all take that information, do with it as you please. But shout out to Toya. She gonna be back cool with her brothers because she love her brothers. You know what I'm saying? She was raised like an only child with her auntie, so she love her brothers. So I hope they can work it out. Oh yes, it's some stuff going on, girl. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. That's been. But these are the facts. Fact. This not the rumor part. This a fact. He married Toya and left and went by Nivea. Girl, they say the honeymoon was stale. Girl, they say it wasn't no honey or no moon. Bitch, the moon didn't even come out that night. Girl, allegedly. They say they ain't had no honeymoon, girl. They say, that girl was up in there looking crazy after she took her pictures with her man. They say the moon wasn't honey and the honey wasn't in the moon. She ain't even eat honey nut Cheerios, bitch. Allegedly. Nah, I didn't say it. They say, listen, Lindas. I need y'all ears. I'm telling y'all what they say. Nah, I didn't say it. They say after the I do and the other I do, they say, Wayne say, come on, I'm about to drop you off. And she said, where I'm going? No, she said, where's you trying to take me, Wayne? And he said, man, chill, I'm about to drop you off right quick. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, but I don't understand why you trying to drop me off and we just got married. And he was like, man, chill, I'm about to go make a run right quick. And they say he dropped her off. Allegedly. Now, this is all alleged. They say he dropped her off, girl. And they say she had got in the house. And they say she didn't have no honey or no moon. And the moon didn't even come out that night. They say that she had honey nut Cheerios on top of the refrigerator and she threw them away. They sure did. Then they say she got on the phone and she called Nita. And she said, Nita, can you believe that nigga just dropped me off? And Nita was like, I don't know, I already told you, girl, that nigga ain't got no dick anyway. So I don't know why you running around and chasing no damn way. I told you not to chase that nigga. He ain't got no money. I don't know why you worry about him. And she was like, but Nita, like, it's just me and Ned in the house. What I'm going to do with my child? It's just me and my child in the house. And it's supposed to be our time to be on the honeymoon. And now we don't have no honeymoon. So I don't understand why he would even come marry me like this and then leave me. And then Nita was like, but I done kept telling you, Toya, you don't listen. That's your problem. You don't listen. And then I be trying to tell you that you always want to run around telling me you want me to come cook, but you don't want to listen to my advice. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. That nigga ain't had no money. He ain't got no dick. They say he ain't got no dick. His dick small. And now you're around there looking crazy. And I told you not to marry that nigga. She said, but Nita, this not the time. This not the time because that's still the father of my child. Now I'm stuck here with my child and I don't have nothing going on. So what I'm supposed to do? And he was like, I told you. I done fucking told you. You don't listen to what I say. I told you, you want me to come make macaroni and cheese, but you don't want to listen to what I be telling you to do. See, that's your problem. You need to start listening to what I tell you. And I tell you, Toya, Wayne ain't want you anyway, because I don't want him and he ain't got no dick. So what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? Girl, that's what I heard. Now this is, again, this is not what for fact happened. This is what they said. Now, take that information, do what you please, girl. But yeah, they was married, ish, allegedly. Okay. Now, I mean, I don't know what else, y'all want me to do. I'm just trying to tell y'all what they say happened. So I'm just trying to relay the information so that the people could get it. You know what I mean? About what they say had went down with Nita in them, girl. That's what they say. That's what they say. So please don't put it on me. Girl, I ain't say it. That's what the people saying, Girl, a time. Y'all be careful. Y'all be careful out here in these streets. Sonia, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Voodoo, did you hear about the people who died on the Lake Gullah Geechee Festival after the government wanted the land? No, send that to me. I didn't hear about that. The Patrice Project, thank you for the super sticker. Oh, yeah, I read that one already. Hold on. I think I got another one. Cool Cat Colette. Is that how you say your name? Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Now, let's get into this last portion so I can get off here. I got to go get my feet done. And I got to do all these doggone videos, girl. My nerves bad. All right. Thank y'all. Y'all need to like the video, y'all. Like the video. All right. Let's get into Scamala and this McDonald's thing so we can get off of here, girl. Oh, Lord. Voodoo to Toya when she talks to Beatty. Poor Beatty. Girl, she always looking for Beatty. She stay looking for Beatty. Oh, nee. Did you go get Nita? oh, can you go find Nita? Go get Beatty. When the last time you talked to Beatty? Because I need to talk to Beatty. Because Beatty, my problem with Beatty is she really think that she don't have to come talk to me. And I feel like I'm her big sister, so she could talk to me. So why she don't come talk to me? Because I'm the big sister, Beatty. But Beatty, my thing is with Beatty, you be saying a lot of stuff behind my back, but whenever it's time to say it to my face, you be acting like you don't have nothing to say. And that's the problem with me and you, Beatty, because you know you my sister. We could talk. I called you the other day and you don't never answer the phone. And the fact that you don't answer the phone let me know that you don't want to talk to me. But every time I turn around, Beatty, you got my name in your mouth. You always telling everybody about what I got going on. And I'm just sitting up here saying, like, why would Beatty do that to me? Because that's supposed to be my little sister. And you can really just come to me. Like, I don't really get that. And Nita, you know, she our mama. So you want to go to Nita, but you don't want to come to me and tell me what's going on. And I was with Reed, but it don't matter because you're my little sister. Girl, y'all gonna stop with all of this, girl. Y'all gonna stop. Y'all is going to stop. Y'all is going to stop. Girl, y'all got me on here, girl, with all of this, girl. Let's move on. Let's move on. We on an hour and a half. Oh, yeah, we gonna run through this. So listen, really quickly, we about to run through this because I ain't got time. I ain't got time, girl. Y'all had me. I spent too much time on the Toya bit. I wasn't supposed to be that long talking about Toya, girl. And the exterminator came, so you know it was what it was. So listen, I keep telling y'all I don't like none of these politicians. They all fake, they all phony, they all lame. But Scamala had done got on here and told them people that she used to work at the McDonald's, and the McDonald's people said she's a cotton picking lie. Okay, the McDonald's people came out and said you's a lie, girl. You ain't never work over here. I mean, for lack of better terms. Let's go get the statement McDonald's put up, talking about they never had a record of her working there. And look at the people. See, they not saying she didn't work there. They just saying that they don't have the record. Shut your duck ass up. They got a record of everybody else but her. Make it make sense. But again, she's pandering again, so that's where we at with it, right? So it says, earlier today, former President Trump visited a McDonald's restaurant in Pennsylvania following a request made to our local franchises. As we've seen, our brand has been a fixture of conversation in this election cycle. It says, while we have sought this, it's a testament to how much McDonald's resonates with so many Americans. McDonald's does not endorse candidates for elected office, and that remains true in this race for the next president. We are not red or blue. We are golden. Go ahead on, McDonald's, with the arches. It says, though we are not a political brand, we've been proud to hear our former President Trump's love for McDonald's and Vice President Harris memories working under the arches. While we and our franchises don't have a record for all of the positions dating back to the early 80s, what makes 1 in 8 so powerful in the shared experience so many Americans have there. Now, y'all advertising. When owner was approached by law enforcement regarding former President Trump's desire to visit, I don't care. So let's go back to the part that really matters, right? Let me see. Let me go through it. And this approach, we franchise invited Walt. We don't care the strength. Okay, let's go to the paragraph that matters. It says, though we are not a political brand, we've been proud to hear former President Trump's love for McDonald's and Vice President Harris's fond memories working under the arches. While we and our franchises don't have records for all positions dating back to early 80s, what makes 1 in 8 so powerful is the shared experience so many Americans have had. Okay, cool. This is the thing. So to be relatable to the American people, now this isn't a race thing. This isn't a race thing. This is a American people thing, because these are the facts. Most people, especially teenagers in lower middle to low class neighborhoods, you typically work at a fast food restaurant as your first job. So she's trying to be relatable to the American people, not race wise. Well, black too, because it's mostly us typically, but she's trying to be relatable to the American people by saying I worked at McDonald's. Now, McDonald's is slick. They trying to step here and say, well, we don't have a record of everybody, but we ain't find her. Girl, so what is it? This is how you solve this. If Scamala worked at a McDonald's, one of her employees that worked with her would be able to come out. For instance, I remember I worked with this lady. She was the manager. Her name was Shaka Khan. That was her real name. She was the manager. The other lady, the light-skinned lady who used to be stealing out our registers and stuff, telling us we was low on a draw. I remember her. I just can't remember her name. If I were to be super famous, right, and I were to come out and say I used to work at McDonald's, not only that, I worked with my actual friends at McDonald's. Somebody will be like, oh yeah, I worked with her at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Find us somebody who worked with Scamala down at the McDonald's, at the McDonald's, and we can move up. We can move around. Okay, that is literally that simple. So even though McDonald's doesn't have a record, all it takes is somebody who worked at McDonald's with Scamala to be like, oh, I remember, yeah. And listen, now that I'm saying this, she really gonna come back and be like, she gonna get somebody to come and say, I remember working with Kamala at McDonald's. We were 12 years old. It's before you needed a permit. So yeah, I remember us working down at McDonald's, and she was on the fries, and she never did too like the ice cream machine, but because she was such a great woman and nobody wanted to clean it, she stayed and she volunteered to clean the ice cream machine, and everybody always had ice cream. We were known for the McDonald's who never had a broken ice cream machine. And this is all because of Kamala's love for the people. She loved to make sure that people had an ice cream. As a matter of fact, she spent her own check. She took her own paycheck. Back then, our checks was $40 every 3 weeks. And she took $25 of her own paycheck to make sure that the kids had free ice cream. Yeah, I was there. And the children would just love to come by and say, thank you, Kamala. And she would just hug on those babies. And the babies would be so happy as they eat their ice cream and take pictures with Grimace. Hey, if she come out with a story like that, remember, y'all heard it here first. I'm just saying. Hey, if some woman come out and give y'all the ice cream machine bit, it came from me. I'm telling y'all, it came from me. Scamala, let me find out you on the morning Joce every morning, girl. Girl, don't listen. Let me find out Scamala be at the morning Joce. This is going to be a problem, okay? Now, why is this important? I'm telling you, this is how crazy these people is. This is really how crazy these people is. But listen, so they don't have a record, so they can't say yay or nay, you know. And again, this is a part of her trying to be, likable and relatable to the people. But the facts are, when you see her in action, there's nothing likable or relatable about it. And for the people who, I'm pretty sure this is not a secret no more, but every time the ice cream machine was broke, that thing wasn't never broke, girl. Wasn't nobody trying to break down that ice cream machine and clean that at the end of the night because y'all want a swirl ice cream cone. Bitch, no. That's what it was about. Because see, when it's closing time, I know I did it twice. It take you about 2 hours to break that ice cream machine and clean that off. Girl, please. We was it's broke. Because guess what? Once it's clean, if nobody about to volunteer to clean it again, the ice cream machine broke. So that's what, but see, with Scamala, Scamala she came early and stayed late to make sure the kids had ice cream. She spent $25 out of her $40 check. And she stayed hours on end at the end of her shift to make sure all of the kids had vanilla and chocolate ice cream cones. Yes, she did. Whoa, yes, she did. But yeah, girl. Nevertheless, this is all a bunch of cap. And look at the other side, a bunch of bull. I told y'all it's a tit for tat bunch of bull. Now look at Trump, old orange ass. Look at Trump. Now he working the drive-thru, bitch. Please look. Hold on.
You made it possible for ordinary people like me. I could do this all day. I wouldn't mind this job. I like this job. I think I might come back and do it again. Thank you. Look at that. Mr. Look at that. How are you? Thank you, Mr. President. You made it possible for.
Wait, I caught the shade. Ain't they Hindus or ain't they like something? Thank you, Mr. President. A Hindu man and I love you. What is that, Abu? Girl, what is it? Did they not get the Hindu man to come in? Now, this is shade, Trump. That's what I'm saying. These people playing in your face. Now, they don't went and get Abu to come on here and let me run it back.
Oh, Mr. President. Wow. Thank you, Mr. President. You made it possible for ordinary people like us to meet you. You're not ordinary. I mean, thank you so much for everything you're doing. I can see.
Girl, y'all gonna let these people play in your face? Y'all gonna let these people play in your face? Wait, girl, y'all really about to let Trump play with y'all like this? This nigga went got Apu, girl, from The Simpsons, and look, he got an Asian wife. Girl, it's a girl. Did y'all get? See, I'm messy. Now he got a Indian man with an Asian wife. Ain't she Indian and Asian? Girl, wait, hold on.
Look at that. Mr. Look at that. Wow. Thank you, Mr. President.
Wait, run it back, Ming. Hold on, Ming. Oh, yeah, that's Asian. That's Asian. That's Asian. Girl, Trump don't play. Petty on another level, girl. Look at these people playing, girl.
You made it possible for ordinary people like us to meet you. You're not ordinary. I mean, thank you so much for everything you're doing. I can see. We pray for you, and you are the type of person we want to be the president. Thank you so much. So nice. Thank you very much. Yeah, I took a bullet. That's right. Thank you, Mr. President. When you think about it, I guess that's right. Thank you. Thank you very much. I could do this all day. I wouldn't mind this job. I like this job.
Girl, I'm not about to play with Trump. After McDonald's, Mike Donald said, girl, we don't remember her working here. Girl, why did Trump go down? Trump said, give me an apron. Get me by the window. Trump said, put me up by the window. Okay? Put me by the window. Girl, I cannot with Apu and Ming in the car. Girl, listen, y'all, I'm messy, so I be looking at everything. Ain't got no drinks or nothing, Lord. Look, girl, you know this was staged, right? You know this was staged. Y'all know that. Oh, girl, Trump, you got to stop. But it worked. I keep telling y'all. All Trump do is let her bury herself and then troll her. It works every time. Because she lies so much, all Trump got to do is just wait and be like, boom, there it is. Oh, she want to lie and say she worked at McDonald's and McDonald's going to come out and say that they don't know that lady? Fine. Give me an apron. Bring me down to the nearest McDonald's. Girl, Trump ain't never ate McDonald's a day in his life. But he down there serving. I ain't mad at him. He should. Because you know what? At least he taking her setbacks and running them back. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, you wanna play? All right, bet. Now I'm about to really get you. I ain't mad at him. He doing what he supposed to do. Shit. Y'all opponents right now. You supposed to get it how you live. Now look, Joe Brown, girl. Joe Brown, first of all, Joe Brown, he's been saying this for a long time, but look what Joe Brown went on there and said the other night, girl. Hold on.
I know a hoe when I see one.
Back it up.
I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings, but we got a witch running for president. That woman is the worst kind of sleaze you can ever think of. I was in California when it was going down. And I used to represent 40 years ago a whole chunk of pimps and hoes in Memphis. And I know a hoe when I see one. And when I see a hoe, I know she got a pimp. And I want to find out who the pimps are that we getting tricked out on the benefit of. Who are the pimps that this woman is working for? And I see some decent ladies out there. I've met a few of you. And I resent the fact that you got a hoe that's be in your face. You see, tomorrow is yesterday today. So today was yesterday and it'll be tomorrow. That's why we have to understand today. What the hell did you just say? And you gonna fake off about being a Negro? I met a daddy. Sat next to the man for 2.5 hours at the Governor General's table down in Jamaica. My ex-wife asked him what he was. He said he was Irish and he was Hindu. She said, you don't have anybody black in your family? He said, no.
Now, shout out to Candace Owens. Candace Owens has been uncovering her genealogy. But again, one of those things black people in America has been indoctrinated on is thinking everybody with melanin is black. Although her father is black presenting, he is in fact Hindu and Irish. This is according to the genealogy. There's no black American anywhere in, not even African, anywhere in his DNA thus far. Now, as it pertains to Joe Brown calling her a hoe, let me say this, because see, they made Lord Jamar apologize for calling her a bitch. I wouldn't have, but neither here nor there. He can't, but I get it, because you know they played a woman card. Oh, he's a man calling a woman a bitch, so I guess he had to come back and and apologize. I don't see Joe Brown apologizing, and the reason he calls her a whore, because according to Judge Joe Brown, I didn't say it. He said he was there when she was sleeping her way up to the top. Now, if you look up the definition of that, I guess she would fit the bill. Okay, I guess she would fit the bill. But ultimately, that's why he calls her a hoe. And I like the reference was good. It probably could have been a better reference to use, but he said that if she's not doing this on her own, who is her pimp? That's why he's saying she's just a hoe. Who is the pimp? So what he's trying to say is she's just a puppet. Who is the person pulling the strings? I believe it's Barack Hussein Obama. You know, Barack, I fooled you niggas again, Obama. I think it's him. I think he's the one behind the scenes that is pulling all the strings, because remember, he already said that he would love to be president and just, be the president from the basement. Now, shout out to Candace Owens. Candace Owens pulled up the fact that he was raised by a TS. Yeah. His nanny was a TS. That's according to, and she pulled up the receipts. Obama was raised by a TS. So, with that being said, it goes into why possibly, if true, he would go into the office and, make all those provisions for the people. Woo, woo, woo. If y'all don't believe me, go to Candace Owens' page. It was the last live she did Friday. Go check it out. She goes into it in detail. The TS who raised him actually came on there, and not on the show, but they show footage of the TS who raised Barry B. Yes, Barry B, because his name is Barry, not Barack. Okay. Now, going back to this. So now look, y'all. After that, because Judge Joe Brown has exposed that Barry Soetoro, which is Barack Obama's real name, he said that he was gay. We all know that other people have said it, and then going back to that, people had the rumor saying that Michelle, they say that she was a TS. So then I went back to this thing she did where she was talking about how great of a man Harvey Weinstein was. Yes, Harvey Weinstein. And look at Oprah, ugly ass in the background. I can't stand that hoe. But anyway, listen. So she's she's on here talking about how wonderful Harvey Weinstein is. And I saw something that I wanted to bring to y'all's attention. Hold on.
I want to start by thanking Harvey Weinstein for organizing this amazing day.
Is she sweating, perspiring under them arms right there? Let's move on.
Harvey. This is possible because of Harvey. He is a wonderful human being.
Now, mind you, whoopee big neck ass, big turtleneck, turkey neck eating ass. She behind Michelle, and they all clapping to praise Harvey Weinstein. Do y'all believe for 1 second that these people didn't know what Harvey Weinstein was doing? Same as Diddy. Y'all believe that they didn't know, but these are the people that's getting online acting like they for the people. It's all a mask and it's all a facade. But I ain't gonna lie, after going back to the TS thing, I looked back at Michelle, and her arms is a little long. Look, watch what she sprayed her arms. It's giving basketball tees. It's giving, Magic Johnson tees. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I just, sometimes your brain just go once it start, thinking or whatever the case may be. But whoopee ugly ass in the background, clapping as they go ahead and what do you call it? how do you say, celebrate Harvey Weinstein. Yes, Weinstein. You know, the guy Harvey Weinstein. Now, I want to show y'all something else. Hold on. All right, let's go here.
Hindu, Indian.
Not that one. And that one got the music on it.
Imhoff in there. You know who Imhoff is?
No.
Yes, you do.
Who?
Mrs. Imhoff, Vice President of the United States, who goes by her maiden name,
Miss Kamala?
Kamala Harris. She's got 2 Jewish children she adopted. She married a Jewish husband who's got a interesting.
I'm scared to talk about Kamala Harris. I'll let you have that one.
No, she's a witch, and she is a corrupt witch. She's been corrupt her whole life, and she fucked her way to the top.
Ooh.
Oh,
They used to detail this witch in the LA Times with her sexual escapades. She fucked damn near everybody trying to get up. She used to be a frat hoe when she was at Heaux. And she ain't black.
Wait a minute, girl. He said, you know Mrs. Imhoff? He said, no. He said, yes, you do. Now, that's where he's coming from when he calls her a hoe, because he has had, according to Joe Brown, he has had experience. They went to college and stuff like that or something like that together. Okay? So, that's why he used that reference. Now, again, that's what Joe Brown said. So, don't come over here. I ain't never called her a hoe. I called her a bitch. But nevertheless. But I wanted to go to that one where he was talking about Barack. Here you go.
Black people didn't put this up. They didn't have anything to do with this. I heard them planning.
The Obama administration did.
Well, that's it. Obama, what did he do for the black race? Nothing. Question you might ask: who's the richest man to ever be U.S. president? It's not Trump. No. It's Barack Obama. You know how? His adopted father, Lolo Soetoro, was one of the 10, 15 richest men on earth. And when he died, he left a trust fund in Indonesia with 3 equal beneficiaries. Barack Obama, then known as Barry Soetoro because he was adopted, and his 2 siblings. So he has a whole false claim about what his background is. But when he got in the White House, he'd been working for a law firm that represented his daddy. He got lauded by Goldman Sachs, who financed most of his daddy's American investments. He protected British Petroleum when they had the blowout in the Gulf, because guess what? His trust fund had heavy investments in BP. So we get through this whole mantra, and even affordable care, Obamacare. You know who drafted it? Senior Tennessee Republican Senator Dr. Bill Frist, when he was Republican Senate Majority Leader. Why? His family founded Blue Cross, Blue Shield, and most of the HMOs. His family's making a killing. So he retired from the Senate in 2010 when the Obama administration got past his drafted act from 2003. See his game. And I don't have any problem with Trump either. I'm looking at lowest black unemployment rate since Lyndon Baines Johnson, more money to historically black colleges and universities at any time since Lyndon Baines Johnson. I mean, more Americans back to work. You know, like, what did you get for the last 3? Oh, and then this. You know that joke that they do about George W. Bush feeding Michelle candy? The inside thing on that is it's the same candy he fed her husband when he was 6, 7 years old. See, the Soetoros and the Bushes go back 40 some years.
So to give you guys a little context on that last part for sure, all these presidents are related, right? All of them. But I've seen George Bush, when he see Michelle, because at first I used to be like, dang, he be flirting with her or whatever, but he always giving her something, it's candy. So apparently George Soetoro, who is, y'all go watch Candace Owens' video, but George Soetoro, who is Barack's stepdaddy, the one who had buku money and a lot of influence, been around the Bushes since they were kids, and basically he used to give Barack candy. So now every time he see Michelle, he give her the candy too. So that was the end on that. But the thing is, Barack Obama is a very rich man. Not because of him being president, but because he comes from money. See, he comes out here and he smooth talks and he rolls the sleeves up and make people think that he's a, average, run-of-the-mill guy. But these are the facts. Barack Obama didn't know nothing about black people until they made him get with Michelle. That man was raised amongst the clears. Okay? He was raised amongst the clears. He was not raised amongst no Negroes. And they say Michelle's book talking about becoming Michelle is about her getting her TS experience. Girl, I don't know. I ain't never read the book. But I want to go here. Remember, I put this man up the other day and said, if you know, you know. So listen, this man right here, Tafari Campbell, was the chef for Barack and Michelle. This man was an amazing swimmer. He used to do surfing, I think, or paddling. Let me read it. It says, hello, my name is Tafari Campbell. I was a chef for George Bush for years and became a chef for the Obamas. They hired me to be their personal chef after they left the White House. I'm also 6 feet tall, professional swimmer, and I spend my time paddle boarding in the Obama's estate pond. That's 3 to 4.3 feet. And then it says, what happened to me? Now, legend has it, allegedly, this is the chef. They say he was found drowned in a 4-foot pool. Mind you, hold on, because I need to give y'all some context right here. I need y'all to get some context right here. This the man swimming. This the man swimming. Somehow, some way, this man was found drowned in a 4-foot pool. He was drowned. You know what it gives me too? Remember, Rodney King was found like that too, and he was an excellent surfer and swimmer. Now, this kind of came out and then it went away years ago, but now it's resurfacing. It started really resurfacing when Barack Obama started going off on black men. That's when people started digging through his teas and whatnot. But I want to say what I believe. I don't know nothing. I'm just telling y'all what I believe. I believe that these people, none of these people are who we think they are. I believe that they could be just as capable of doing something as the next person. So I'm not going to put them up on no pedestal like, hey, it's impossible. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. All I do know is this man was a professional swimmer and he unalived in 4 feet of water. I'm not even a professional swimmer and I'm a swimmer, but I just don't see that being possible for a swimmer. You know what I mean? And I'm not a professional swimmer. He's 6 foot tall. I'm 5'4" and a half. Don't forget the half. I just can't see like what would have to happen, you know what I mean, for a person who swim. I don't know. It's alleged that he had a book on the way. It's all type of allegations, child. Who knows? All I know is this is something that's been coming back up. And whatever he knew or whatever they thought he was going to say, they hurry up and had to get him up out of there. Child. So rest in peace to this man. He was a very handsome man. Very, very handsome. Hold on. Let me get him back up here. Very handsome man. He really is like giving my tight tees. You could tell he was a swimmer too. He got them broad shoulders and that little bitty, lower body. That's a swimmer's body. That's definitely a swimmer's body. Like without a doubt. He's very handsome. I like him. He a little ugly, so I like him. But rest in peace to this man. This is all alleged. I don't know what's going on. But I'm just telling y'all what they said. Okay, Denise said the BS you spilling, child. I guess, child. I'm just giving y'all the tea. Y'all take the information and do it as you please. If you don't believe it, that's fine. But I'm just telling y'all. I'm giving y'all what the people said. Now, with that being said, shout out to everybody in the building. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the building. Please go vote if you voting. If you not, vote for the couch. Y'all put me on there. When they say who you're voting for, put on Voodoo Dog TV. Write it in. Voodoo Dog TV. I'm just playing. Don't do that, girl. Don't do that, please. But anyway, that's what I got. Listen, y'all go look at Candace Owens' recent video that she did. And she's going to go into the TS, how Barack was raised by a TS, well, the nanny. And the TS lied and said that she wasn't able to wear her dresses around the little baby, but it turns out that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Who got a birthday? You got a birthday, Tamara? Yeah, girl, we could do the birthday song. Absolutely. Listen, I'm about to get off of here because I got to go get my feet done and come back and do the baddest review, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys for being here so much. We're going to celebrate. Oh, shit. I lost the comment. We're going to celebrate Tamara's birthday. Happy birthday, Tamara. I'm going to play the birthday song, then I'm going to get up off of here. I'm going to Joce y'all out. Love y'all down to the ground. I'll see y'all around here tomorrow sometime. Maybe, because I got to bring Saint to the doggone groomer. We'll see. If nevertheless, y'all will see me sooner than later. Love y'all down to the ground. I'm about to get up off of here. Happy birthday, Tamara Talks. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Happy birthday to her and everybody who's had a birthday that I missed or has a birthday today. Love y'all down to the ground. Happy birthday, Fed. Love y'all. Happy birthday.
It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 wow. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your